The whole time, what I'm thinking about is like, don't come.
That's what it is.
Do it, you're a quitter,
The entire time.
Don't come. And it's loud. It's super, it's hard to quiet.
Don't go. And then you realize you're saying it out loud.
I'm mouthing it. I'm not even saying it, I'm just, don't.
And then you realize you're coming. And you're like,
Oh, I did already?
All right, today we're going to talk about something nobody talks about. We're going to talk about a question that Kalyne had for all of us gentlemen. She asked...
I had a question?
Yeah, you asked us. You said, can guys feel the difference when it comes to...
Does size matter the other way?
Yeah.
Inverse.
I asked
difference.
Vaginal.
Yeah.
You did ask that. I swear
asked
to God.
that.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of answers, actually, for you.
You know what? You know what it is? Is that it's, at least for me,
It's our turn.
there's not much difference unless,
I get to judge.
unless it's like mega tight. Then that's the only difference. It's never different the other way. It's never different the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think there's there's a shape.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it.
I alley-ooped you to put
I
me
know.
in that.
I'm not doing it.
I know where that's going. And that's not why.
Because you're so big, it just has to.
No, it's not that either.
No, I know, but
Yeah, right, dude.
Because it's without making it sound like that, right? There is. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can't even explain what I'm feeling, but it hurts. And
Like
it's
here?
No,
The corazon?
Like she has an IUD.
sex is not pleasurable
Oh.
Oh.
because of
not.
either. Like, I don't know if it's a tightness thing or like it's like a wall thing where the depth is short
a
or
wetness
whatever.
thing.
It's not the wetness thing, but it's like
He's like, it's not that.
there's been
He's
a couple
like,
of
she's
times,
not alive.
and I'm not a big ass dude.
Breathing thing.
I'm not a big ass dude, but there's been
In the
a
picture, it's in the bathroom still.
yeah, thank you, and
it.
it's not made to size. Okay? It's not a pleasurable experience because the way that it's shaped, it actually hurts. So it's not.
Shapes, yeah.
I don't even know how to explain it because it maybe tight is the word, but it's not. It's just in a weird position where
I'm sorry.
Or maybe your shape doesn't necessarily.
yeah, maybe, yeah. But there's been times where it's like
Joe got some curves on him.
certain it does match. Like I can tell the difference sometimes.
Oh.
Cause there's been there's
Maybe, like-
there's like one is like, oh my god, this is like heaven because it fits perfectly. But there's other ones where it's like, this is not even enjoyable because it hurts.
Maybe just stick with the normal positions. Joe's like hanging from the ceiling position. I don't know why this shit hurts so bad.
He's hanging on the rack.
He's got rings.
And I don't know what's happening. Like, is it depth? Is it I don't know. Like, and
She's
then-
too deep.
You need to map it out first.
People never talk
way
about
too
it.
deep. Way too
Fall
deep.
all in, you know?
But you guys said that you can't tell any difference. It all tastes. It just kind of
Only
feels
the other
similar.
way, yeah.
What do you mean the other way? Like it's too tight?
Like it's either completely the same, or it's just way like tight.
Tight.
But so the way tight, does that kind of hurt and it's not enjoyable?
Nah, we
I
figured
remembered
it out, baby.
We blast right through that, brother.
Workshop it, baby.
I remember it starting out not enjoyable, and then it's probably the most enjoyable. Afterwards, yeah.
You got a twinkle in your eye there.
I saw my youth again.
Yeah, whoa. You got transported back. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's like, yeah, but it's not comfortable in the beginning, of course, yeah.
I was in the
Are you
car.
guys not, like, are you guys describing the fact that, like, she's just not wet enough yet? Because I feel like that's what you guys are doing.
Come on,
I
dude.
think we would know that.
What do you think these guys are amateurs?
100%.
Maybe.
And maybe at one point in time.
You're telling me these guys up here, these two guys up
At
here,
one point in time.
I'll have you know I've had sex with 7
That's
women.
real, like for real, yeah.
100%.
But
not these guys, they were born.
I mean,
they were born.
look, regardless of wet, right? I think it's still gonna be gauging. You know what I'm saying?
Gauging.
If it's tight, and your thing is, you're thanging. You know what I mean? That, regardless of the size and the wall, what Joe was saying, if you put that dangling in there, it's gonna be gauging. So anything gauging in general is just gonna hurt.
But I mean, if you think about
Like, see, engaging.
technically,
Like you're
you're
engaging.
if men have various sizes, right? doesn't it kind of make sense that girls could too? Like, why? They're gonna all be standard, regardless if they're 6 feet or 4 feet. They're gonna be standard size. I don't think so. That doesn't make any
No
sense.
factory.
But I think like we were talking about earlier, like there's different size walnut crackers, but they all do the same job. Like
Our parts are meant to stretch.
yeah,
that's right. You're meant to take it.
You're meant to receive.
Wild things.
Sometimes-
And who's meant to give it? Who's meant to give it? You are.
Yeah, but you're meant to give it if you have something to give.
Remember, you give you a high five later.
I won't
Because I
forget.
don't think like women can be like, oh, they fucked so hard their pussy got loose. Like I don't know if that's a thing.
I think it is a thing because like don't people talk about whenever I'm like sending hateful things to porn stars online, I'm usually telling them.
I honestly don't know if that's a thing.
I usually say,
I don't think so.
Dog down the house.
I don't think so because
you're real loose there.
if that was true, prostitutes would be so.
Out of business.
It's like fucking a sock.
That is true.
That is true.
Looking a sock.
I'm just thinking of like my Japanese ex, and it was almost undoable for the first part of our relationship.
Because you were such a big Filipino hung man.
I'm like, there's no way, dude. It definitely wasn't me.
Yeah.
What was it like?
Like that. It was like it was just like
It was painful for her.
Couldn't get in
yeah,
there.
but that's also partially like what Kalyne's saying. Like, yeah, if it's not wet enough, probably we're nervous and we're young and we're just trying to figure.
Force it in.
It's not.
But don't.
Never happened
It's
to
not
me.
gonna be.
Some people have that.
Sometimes I'm wet. It takes care of it.
Spray it down first.
What do you
Always
call it?
very wet.
There's a name for it. Some people have that pussy disease.
Pussy disease.
It's not a disease,
It's just
but
called
it's
pussy disease.
it's a
You
reaction.
guys all have it.
When it's a reaction, it just shuts down like that. It won't talk to you.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm talking about?
Damn.
What is that called?
No, there's a name for that. And my friend used to date he dated a girl he got drunk and he was crying talking about how like they can't have intimacy because like every single time they try, it just
Like when people are trying to take pills and it just keeps coming up.
like they go to the doctor. There's a name for this thing, but it dilates like a it just shuts up.
It undilates.
Yeah, it tightens up.
Tightens up.
And then you can't go through and it's painful.
That Japanese
It's like
thing?
it's like the Aladdin cave.
Yeah.
Cave of Wonders, yeah.
No, but there's a name for
Go lay the lamp.
yeah.
And then it just disappears.
It's like extra super Kegel.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And then nothing can go through.
Nothing can go through.
Nothing can go through.
Damn.
Closed border.
What the hell?
In high school, I was in the car with my girlfriend at the time, and I was like getting, I was like inside her and stuff, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "You're just too deep."
You're such an asshole,
You know what I
dude.
mean?
Dude.
You guys been there?
Just too wide.
Fucking deep.
As he's just shimmying his shoulder.
Just too deep, babe.
I wonder if that's even a thing.
It can't be. That's
I
like,
don't think that's the thing.
No.
No way.
I would love to know.
it's more like we are too shallow.
Capable?
I would like to know.
Are you capable?
I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. But I think there is a difference. There's clearly a difference. It's not like
Subin does.
there's one size fits all.
Yeah, there can't be all identical, but
Subi's law. A pussy's a pussy.
but it's never been like you've never been in the middle of it and felt like it didn't feel good and it's not your fault, right? That's never been like something's wrong with you.
Nah.
No, I always blame them, yo. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Wow.
I said I'm kidding.
always blame them. That's dope.
You should though, to save yourself.
I've never
Men
really.
experience very little difference in that realm.
I think
And
it depends on the guy
women's
too.
Experience probably a little bit more of a
Maybe.
difference.
I've never had a bad experience.
I think a guy doesn't want to admit if his shit isn't working the same. So like, I think your experience, you think that the other person is sharing the experience you're having, but then you might, like a guy might be having the time of his life and he's coming in 30 seconds and he's like, damn, I bet you enjoyed that too. And the girl's like, I don't know. But then the guy can also be numb as fuck from whiskey dick or whatever, and he's like blaming the girl because his sensation's not working.
Sure, there's
So
so many
there's-
variables
yeah.
to...
So you only gave me head for 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
Come on.
Not even hard.
Got lockjaw and shit.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
30
Come on.
minutes? That's
Get back on that then.
definitely whiskey.
Yeah, I definitely don't think there's people with like wide set vaginas that are unusable.
And if they are, you just gotta triple up on condoms and you'll be fine.
That's really smart.
Remember, close the
area.
legs. Close the legs.
That's
Yeah,
good
there's
too.
always a lot you can do, right? Yeah, depending on
Close
the.
the
Read a
legs.
book?
Put the pressure
You're
on
not
it.
out here trying to pap smear people.
Yeah.
Legs over the head.
Like
Whose head?
No, so
Mine.
there's
Both.
legs over the head.
My legs over my head.
Yeah, my legs.
Here I come.
Your girl, you're on the bed, right? Your girl's standing, and she's going like that,
yeah.
taking your dick.
No, not that legs over the Steve.
That's what you're talking about, right, Subin?
You're thinking legs over the shoulder. I'm talking about double up the leg, put it to the side of your shoulder.
Oh, I know what
Oh,
you're talking about.
to make.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Shoulder, yes sir.
Pressure pocket.
Pressure bound. Boom. Hold the titties. Yeet.
Pocket sounds so sick.
Yep.
Anything pocket sounds
Yeah.
scary. It's like,
There's
ooh.
always a way, y'all.
Sounds like a skateboarding move.
It's also psychological too, because I think like when you're when you really like someone, and it sucks because like you bust faster, but then you want it to last longer because you like them more, and if you don't really like them, you actually last longer.
It's true.
So it's like a
But then
a
you say
curse.
you're just so hot. I busted so fast because of you, because you're hot.
Yeah.
But they're gonna tell all her friends that motherfucker did 10-second only. Exaggerate.
He says I'm really hot.
Oh, but that too. You could also not like someone to the point you just want to get out of there real fast.
That's true.
You could bust that fast if you didn't like them.
You had if you wanted to leave quickly.
Really?
Yeah,
I
you
feel like
can-
if I want it,
I feel like women can do that when they want to leave quickly.
If I don't like it, I can't do it.
You can't get oh.
Never been attracted to the fact that you don't respect her.
I can get there, but ultimately I can't do it. Actually, physically, no.
It's like the meter can go so far that way that
Yeah.
it's hot again.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is really interesting.
you can do it by just stepping on the gas pedal. So if your hips,
fast.
Go somewhere in your mind.
no, if your
That's true.
if your hips only at 30 miles per hour and you like, I want to get this done, just push down the gas pedal, hit 90, you out.
Go to 90
it's a lot more.
fast. Yeah. I get to 90. It took me like a
Damn.
couple minutes.
Gotta warm up the knees first.
You're a 22R motor, 4-cylinder, slow.
I do think
Nick's like, yeah, pussies are so different.
It was so quiet but so loud at the same time.
like how does he contribute?
Yeah.
Does it change over?
I'm gonna sit this one out.
Wait, yeah, didn't you only have one, right?
Yeah, this is my one and only.
But then it sucks because we can all talk about unidentified people and not name them. But
He's like, there's only one that he can talk about.
Yeah, and
I do think. I mean, what's
it's awful. It's fucking awful.
we can have anonymity at least.
you can't gauge how they'll feel by their size either. Like if they're like you could assume like, oh, someone's tall, so they must have a deepness to them, or someone's short, but it's like
Deepness. We're still.
There's a cap
You seem
to.
very deep.
yeah, because to reach their wall, you know.
Seems like you have a lot of depth in your personality.
That's so stupid. But the goal's not to reach the end of the.
No.
No.
That's gonna hurt.
No, dude. Of course not.
That's
Yourself,
the.
brother.
Yeah, Steve is. It's not really our boat. I've never been worried about how far I can go.
But that's like gauging a guy's dick size by their height, or like
Yeah.
it's like you can't tell.
I like to look at ladies' hands and I go, oh, you must be very deep then. Let me see your shoe size.
You look at their feet and you're like, yo, she got a gaping vagina.
Huge.
I'm sure.
We're
with,
Doc
like-
Martens.
I'm sure there's got to be some kind of like sonar tech that you can like.
Sonar.
You can like see the actual composition to tell the difference between one and
Ultrasound.
Yeah, it's ultrasound.
9 seconds for it to bounce back.
But also, I think as dudes, as guys, it's like so much is going through your head that I don't think I've ever like been able to even register how different it is, like from the last.
What's going on through your head?
The whole time, what I'm thinking about is like, don't come, don't come, don't come.
That's what it is.
Don't you
It's
fucking
usually-
Don't fucking do it. You're a quitter. You're
The
a quitter.
entire
You're a quitter.
time.
You're a quitter.
Yeah.
Don't come, don't come.
Don't come, don't come. And it's loud. It's super. It's hard to quiet.
Don't go, and then you realize you're saying it out loud.
Exactly.
I'm mouthing it. I'm not even saying it. I'm just don't.
Because it's starting to echo back.
And then you realize you're coming, and you're like, oh shit.
Oh, I did already?
Mouthing it.
I'm mouthing it. I'm like, don't come. Whispering under my breath.
Tips like, babe, are you doing that thing again?
I'm like, what are you talking about, babe?
Tell you what I'm doing. I'm not coming right now.
I'm lasting another minute. You should be patting me on the back.
Yeah.
The thing that's going through my head usually was going through the steps of how we got here, and I can't believe we're here.
Yeah.
As odd as that is,
It's always amazing.
yeah, it's like I just can't believe like we went from this to this to this, and I think to me that's what's like kind of like whoa, like that's hot to think like damn we didn't know each other, we barely like
Yeah.
and it became this and now it's here. It's like
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah,
that
same.
we get to have sex with women, it's just so cool because they really are pretty.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here.
Guys are just like so gross and
fucking
stuff.
repulsive.
Yeah, repulsive. That I'm just like, well, this is so cool that we get to do. This.
Sometimes I feel it's one-sided. I'm like, you must not be enjoying
No, it's
this
like a
at all.
big ass-
But I'm having a blast.
I'm having a great time.
I'm having
It's
a
a
great
big
time
ass
while I'm here.
achievement. It's just
Yeah.
like fuck yeah, dude. I'm cool enough where to fuck her panties come down. You know what I
Because
mean?
it changes everything. Like the dynamic is different now.
I call my dad after. I call my pops.
Jeez, man.
What do you say?
This guy.
He's like, hey, were you just running?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad, I did it again.
Hey, you told me to call every time. He's like, yeah, it's been a while.
Hello from Kentucky.
Hello. It's your father. He doesn't speak like that.
Daddy is in Kentucky.
You miss Daddy?
Weird.
So sick.
Whatever, dude. You guys can have. Hey, I don't give you guys shit about how your relationships with your
Weird
dad.
relationship.
That's disgusting, man.
Come on, Subin. When's the last time you talked to your dad after you made love?
Whoa.
Never.
Never.
Yeah,
You guys
never.
ever talk to your dads about sex?
No, dude.
Fuck, are you crazy?
Yeah, honestly, never.
The last thing my dad said to
Never.
me was when I was in like 8th grade, and he's like, "You gotta stop masturbating so much." That was the last thing he said. And then follow up with like, I was in high school as a junior, and he's like, "So you like, you talk to girls, right?"
He's just checking if you were gay or not.
He just was like, "Ah."
I wish your dad was teaching you lessons about lovemaking using things like Lethal Weapon and movies he's been on to be like, okay, look.
He's like, "Son, when you make love, it should sound like," and he takes a grapefruit.
You know how Speed, it's about the bus, but it's really about their love. Like, and that's what stopped the bus.
And you can't let it go over 60.
And if you didn't love her, the bus would have definitely exploded.
When I told my dad that, because I had a kidney stone and I was peeing blood.
Oh.
And when I told my old man, I was like, hey, I just peed blood. It's kind of weird. He's like, ah, shit, I should have told you. I should have told you not to. You gotta wear a condom when you have sex. He immediately blamed himself and thought I got an STD and stuff like that.
Man.
And I was like, nah, dude. I think
That's a kidney
I was like, I
stone.
haven't had sex yet. And he's like, oh, all right, okay. That narrows it down.
Oh, great. Good news.
Still doesn't tell you like the further information. You're just still left guessing the entire time.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dads and sons.
We talked
Right.
around a
I
lot.
talked around things.
Yeah.
My dad would brag about how many girls he'd already been with by the time I lost my virginity. So
Sick.
weird.
What would he say?
He said that I'm not doing it enough.
Yeah, yeah.
So slow.
What is wrong
That's
with you?
cool.
Was your age already 50?
Yeah. He's all, that's it? Like when I told him.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Once and I was like, yeah, I've been
had
with 2
55
girls. And he's like, that's it?
Two?
So different for women. It'd be like, you whore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So different.
Last thing my dad said was, I'll be back in a week.
Damn.
Damn.
It's the only thing I remember, man.
Fuck, I'm sorry for bringing that up. Sorry, Subin.
That's so sick.
That's my bad. That was my bad.
The Korean BRB.
Let him heal.
Nikki's dad though is fun because like with Nikki's dad and Nikki's parents talk about sex openly, so we can like bust balls and stuff. I'm like, you know, like I've fucked your daughter like 9,000 times. Like I'll say shit like that to him. He doesn't give a fuck.
What does he say?
He just laughs and drinks
Filipino
beer.
sense of humor is unbeatable.
Yeah, you can't stop it, huh?
He doesn't give a fuck.
Awkward.
He's like, that's it?
He's just jokes about it too.
Jeez.
No.
He's like, I've been fucking her mom for years and shit like that.
Unbeatable.
It's great.
If I ever said that to my father-in-law, I think I'd crash out for sure. I'd just have a manic episode, I think.
He'll pull out a belt.
So there's no difference with guys, huh, either, right, Kalyne?
Sure, Ryan.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Wait, dude, wait.
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 There's a difference?
No, once it's in, it feels the same, right?
It's the same, right?
Feels the same. You're welcome, guys.
Shut the fuck up, Kalyne.
Same.
Stop fucking lying.
Shut the fuck up, Kalyne.
Shut the fuck up.
The fuck is that?
No, this is. She's tripping. This does not be the same. Come on.
But if it's in, it becomes Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah,
Alright.
definitely there's differences, but also effort matters.
Was the biggest always the best?
No.
Hey, order in the court. Order in the court.
A beam of light just came through the clouds.
But there's a standard.
It's a requirement.
Oh, there's a standard.
There's got to be a minimum.
There's a standard.
Minimum entry, yeah.
What is the standard?
What is the standard?
Everybody's different. And you
Cop out. That's a cop out.
See, that tells you some girls got gaping wide vaginas because their standards are big.
What?
Jesus.
That's a good point.
That is kind of true.
It's like the size of my eye peeking through the gaping hole.
Because the standard, you could say it's just 5 inches, but is it 5-inch wide?
5 inches wide.
The difference is
Hey man, you never know. There's fucking weird people out
It's
there.
5 inches.
5 inches wide.
That's big.
Jesus.
That's a cannon, dude.
Circumference. Yeah, 5 inches.
Radius.
Sorry,
That's why you're talking HVAC now.
is it thick? 5 inches?
That's a standard air ventilation.
5 inches skinny?
That's plumbing
Yo,
for
5
sure.
inches width is wild.
It's a brick.
That's literally the air ducts at Chipotle.
That is intense.
Holy shit, that's like an immediate, like, I think we're good.
That's an elephant's dick.
I think that's isn't that like a
Inches
sidewalk
wide.
paver?
Yeah,
That's like this big.
that's massive.
That might be a little small for 5 inches.
5 inches wide is pretty big,
That's
dude.
crazy. That's like
That's like this.
this. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a PVC pipe.
Yeah, brother.
That's big, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
That guy doesn't take shit from anybody.
You better
Real lonely though.
You
Real
better
lonely.
lower your tone.
Very lonely. There's a such thing as too small and too big.
Yeah, as soon as you start talking to ladies, they go, "Oh my god, that's too much."
I already got a cow though.
Dude, 5 inches wide is hilarious.